Okay, so I haven't used this format for a while, but for this video, I have to. Otherwise, there are going to be way too many screenshots to get, and nobody wants to do that. But Rekieta has been spurging out on Twitter. Whoa, who could have seen that coming? So, his first victim is Legal Mindset. And if you guys know who Legal Mindset is, he's basically a upstanding lawyer on the law tubes, right? He was close with Nick, right? You know, some of the Nick supporters out here trying to guilt trip him into thinking he's doing something bad by telling the truth. But, you know, in reality, he's just keeping it a $1.50, right? He's also, I guess, like the weeb attorney, sort of. I didn't even know about this. So he kind of like represents weebs, sort of. Or he's, that's part of his gimmick, right? I started to see this recently, and it was quite shocking that Tommy Vercetti of Legal Mindset, that's not actually his name. I just call him Tommy Vercetti because he looks like that guy from Grand Theft Auto Vice City. But Tommy Vercetti is the lawyer that Nick Rekieta could not be. And because of that, Nick Rekieta is taking it out. He's not very happy. He's actually kind of angry. Alright? So Nick Rekieta malding on the timeline. He's been doing this for like about 17 hours or so. So he's pulling a Ralph already. He's fighting with... he's fighting with... he's fighting with random people. He's trying to fight with Legal Mindset. So let's... This is probably one of the most hilarious videos I'm going to make in a while because this guy is literally spurging out in the timeline for no reason. This is a grown man, by the way. But let's see. So Legal Mindset makes the tweet. Everyone's been saying this for a week now, and he hasn't listened. Can only imagine how the record will expand when he starts streaming again. So Legal Mindset has been like commenting on people that had questions about Nick, essentially from a lawyer's point of view, from an actual good lawyer's point of view, and giving out advice and giving out, you know, insight. So Nick comes in here, salty as hell. You know, he's mad, he's upset. You know, typical addicts with this kind of behavior, impulsive anger, irritation is just not unheard of. So it's pretty, you know, pretty legit. You know, he's probably on something right now. Who knows? Maybe he's trying to get off of it, or he's off of it right now and he's having withdrawals. It's you know, unbecoming of a Christian lawyer, but you know, whatever. So we got Rekieta over here saying your advice is worthless. So, you know, there's Rekieta getting mad. Random commenters come in, and he's this commenter is talking to Legal Mindset over here, this Sylvia person. So he's allegedly representing himself on the matter. And then Rekieta comes in and says, no, when this is all over, I'm going to become an English teacher and fix the U.S. illiteracy problem. So I guess Nick is trying to say it's not true. Again, he's trying to say that, you know, he's not representing himself or something. I don't know. He's just going into like random people, like, I mean... How many people does this person have? Like 123 follower accounts, and he's like spurging out at them. It's fucking crazy, man. This used to be this used to be the hero of Wii Wars. This guy is pathetic. So then this person says, Nick, you're proving me right when I've told everyone that you haven't hit rock bottom yet. I hate being right about 98% of my predictions. I absolutely hate being right. Prove me wrong. And this person has 134 follower, another 134 follower account. And Nick replies to this and he says, thank you for saving my life with your tweet. Not a legal statement, this is a joke. So Nick giving people attitude now. You know, it's kind of like, again, unbecoming of a lawyer. Another low follower account here, even below 100. This one says, nah, Nick, now is not the time to be fucking around. I agree with Tug. You know, because Tug has been trying to be like... Umbrella Guy has been trying to be on the middle ground of this. Like, you could tell he still wants to be friends with Nick. You could tell he feels bad for Nick or whatever. But at the same time, he can't really... Either he can't afford to, or in good conscience, he doesn't want to bullshit around it too much and be like, this is fine, everything's okay. Like, he doesn't want to inhale the copium that Nick Rekieta and the Rekieta tards are coping with and inhaling. So this buddy over here gets responded to by Nick as well. Nick's been like, when I told you he's been doing this for like 17 hours, I wasn't fucking joking. He's been doing this literally for 17 hours. He's fighting with red 100 follower accounts. I can only imagine the Kiwis have gotten this already in case Nick decides to delete tweets, which he's been doing as well. So that's kind of interesting. But Rekieta says, no one is fucking around except a bunch of sensationalists, you know, and then he says a naughty word right there. Cockbags. Wow, that's a new one. Interesting, Nick. Not Tug. So, you know, he pulls back. He says, not Tug. You know, basically what Nick's saying is like, everyone's the problem except my internet friends that still haven't dropped me. That's what he's trying to do. Like, Nick is trying to continue to have whatever few friends he has left on the internet, I guess, because, you know, pretending at legal advice out of genuine concern. So this is definitely a shot at Tommy Vercetti, right? Legal mindset, because you're gonna see him mauled in the next tweet, in fact. So he said, no one is fucking around. There's a bunch of pretending legal advice. Their elementary advice is so legally blonde, I expect them to be giving Chris Klein the blowjob in the auction. So there you go. Nick, obviously mad. He's maulding, guys. He's fucking maulding on the timeline. This is a 40-year-old man, right? When you see, listen, when you see YouTubers that are like 20 or something, or even, you know, or even early 20s, and they're maulding at, you know, accounts like this, it's like, you know, to an extent you kind of understand it because we're impulsive, we're angry, we still haven't figured it out. We haven't mellowed out, okay? But when you see Nick Rekieta, 40-year-old man, right, 42, 40, whatever, father of 5, and alleged lawyer, right, and he's acting like this, he's acting like Ralph, he's acting like a total fucking spurg, right? This is a fucking 40-year-old man, and he's having withdrawals live on air, and he's doing this fuck shit, you know, he's getting mad at his old friend for, you know, legal mindset for calling him out and just putting him in his place, fathering him. Just like, how, to be fair though, half the internet, if not more, has been fathering Nick this entire fucking week, right? Whether it's Null, whether it's Medicare, whether it's fucking Kiwi Farms, it's fucking hilarious. So here we go, here, another shot at legal mindset. So this person right here is replying to Legal Mindset. They said, I work in an addiction med, so I think that's why I keep hoping he figures it out. Thank you for being such a stand-up guy through this, Andrew. Andrew's Legal Mindset, aka Tommy Vercetti. Somebody had to be the adult in the room, and I'm glad you stepped up. And then Rekieta, you know, and he almost gets ratioed here. That's the interesting part. He says he's not a stand-up guy. Nick couldn't even muster 100 likes on this. Like, I also want to point that Nick used to be able to muster 100 likes easy, and now he's struggling. Like, this is the decline that we're in, because, I mean, we're, like, to be fair, we've been on a downward decline. You know, the Rumble numbers have shown that. The Rumble contract has shown that. How they were like, I don't know if we want to bring back Rekieta if he's that much of a draw anymore. Because, you know, guess what? Rekieta is a generic white guy that's boring as shit unless he's doped out of his mind. Honestly, this entire travesty where he neglects his children, he's a dope addict, and he does orgies is probably the most character he's ever gotten in a while, right? So, other than, you know, the pedophilia shit that he does, for whatever reason he thinks that's cool. I guess he got it from Vito to start making weird pedo jokes and stuff. So I guess there's that. The creepy old man gimmick is kind of hit or miss, you know, with the youngins. So now he's doing this fucking, I don't know. He's so fucking, this is terrible. And then this is in response to the Tug thing. Tug made like a bit of a joke. He went ahead and he posted, I believe was like this screenshot right here. We'll go and check it out real quick. I believe Tug, oh now Tug is okay live on it. So this is what Tug went ahead and he posted right here, and this was like a joke or whatever, and this person replied to that, and then Rekieta said, I'm very concerned they will use my obvious joke that is labeled a joke to incriminate me. So Rekieta again mauling and coping right now. This is 3 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is still doing this in real time. I think the latest tweet is like 20 minutes ago. So this is all happening in real time as I'm recording this fucking video. And then Tug comes in and says, how are you doing today, man? Now, I don't know if this is a work at this point, you know, if they're just trying to play it up at this point for, like, views and money. It could very well be the case, if I'm being real here. So, you know, don't get worked into this too much, ladies and gentlemen. It could be a work, you know, but here's Tug, you know, saying, how you doing, man, to Rekieta. So Rekieta says, oh man, just swell. Levity aside, I'm doing fine given the circumstances. Getting things organized, reorganizing my studio since I've removed alcohol as a theme officially. So there you go. Rekieta, you know, removing one part of his gimmick from before that to a lot of like sheeple and rednecks and inbreds was like cool and hip. Like, yeah, this guy's an alcoholic. That's based. He likes Trump and he's an alcoholic. That's based. So that. And you know that's the mindset they had, okay? Don't fucking act like, oh, this is the SEN. How could you be so self-aware? I don't know, doofus. I guess a lot of interesting experiences throughout my life. But in all seriousness, you know that's what they were thinking. Basically, they're like, oh, this guy's base conservative and he drinks a lot of alcohol. That is so base. And he likes Trump. And like, guns? That's so base. I love it. That's what they were all thinking, these fucking weirdos. So, you know, they got this here. And Nick basically saying he's getting rid of alcohol as a theme. He never says he's going to rehab, though. Only mentions the alcohol, doesn't mention the addictions or whatever. But, yeah, there's Tug asking him straight up. And then here comes Nick replying to more low follower accounts. This one doesn't even have 50 followers, man. And this is Nick so shamefully replying to these people. It's fucking pathetic. So it says, weird how the lawyer is ignoring the advice of a counselor not to incriminate themselves further. I'm guessing ex-lawyer soon. And this is responding to Tommy Vercetti, Get Legal Mindset, who's, you know, essentially saying Nick should shut the fuck up and stop doing this. And then Nick comes in and he's like, people don't seem to understand the definition of the word incriminate. So Nick pretending like he knows anything. You know, silver spoon in his mouth guy, failed parent, you know, pretending like he knows anything about anything. Well, this one is actually a blue check mark, okay? And it actually has 1,000 followers. So maybe this is a little more, well, not even worth it, you know, because Nick used to have such status that he wouldn't even waste his time with this. But, you know, at least this is a positive comment, right? At least maybe that's why. Who knows? Let's continue on. I don't know what this one's about. This one's strange. So we got Tug and Rekieta seemingly going back and forth. We'll do that right after this. Let's continue to go over the small follower accounts that Nick is replying to. This one has 30 followers, less than 30 followers. He says, if you really want to come back better than ever, then start streaming the Karen Reed trial. Pick up midway through. Then Nick says, didn't know what was going on. Legitimately a possibility. So Nick trying to get back on the horse, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, he's still going. 2 minutes ago, but, you know. So let's go into the Tug one right here, because this is about the last one here. So we got this. Tug says, Rekieta, man, removing alcohol as a theme, getting daytime ready, good changes and good news. Any frustrations voiced too, it's from a place of love and support. I know you and yours are being put through the ringer, and it's gotta be stressful. But how many people are praying? Tug, here's an easy solution. Get off the internet. Okay, I know, like, I'm pretty sure you preach this as well, have you not? I mean, fuck, it's such an easy fix, and even the rebards in commentary know, get off the fucking internet. Oh my god, internet people are making me do drugs. Oh my god, internet people are getting to me. It's like, bro, chill out. Jesus, these are 40-year-old men, by the way. What the fuck is going on? You know, no shot of my mentor, you know, I like Tug and all, but like, come on, dude, like, why can't you just say to Rekieta, get off the internet, dipshit? Like, it's that fucking easy. It's not like, and for people that pretend like Rekieta needs the money, Rekieta doesn't need fucking money, dude. Rekieta's like a millionaire. Alright, he's had money since before he was doing this YouTube bullshit. He's had money because he was he's a guy who had an inheritance, you know, given to him because he is, I don't know, he was born that way. So Rekieta says, I am aware and appreciative. What I'm not appreciative of are fake friends. Oh, he's malding again, guys. He's malding. And this isn't new. Remember, guys, you're all the problem. You're all the problem, not Nick. Nick is not the problem at all. Nick is not the problem. It's all of you. It's Tommy Vercetti. It's all the people that aren't enabling Nick. They're the problem, which makes, you know, perfect sense for an addict to say. So then he tries the fellatio tug over here, you know. So there you go. That's it. I gotta say, man, this is probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen, next to Rekieta's initial downfall. But I'll keep you up to date on whatever happens with this kook, right? You know, he probably won't be able to stop tweeting, so we might have another Rekieta MALDS segment pretty soon. But I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, people. Bye.